Hi, everybody. Here we are at Jinsoo. Not sure you can hear us. This is just a test run. But if you can hear us, we wanted to share with you that we're at Jinsoo today in Sebring off of Route 27. And we thought we would check it out because it's gotten great reviews and they have tons of different kinds of food. We have just ordered our drinks so far, but we are going to be getting something standard just so we have a basis for comparison. We thought we would try the orange chicken. We have heard that other foods here, all of them are good from what all the reviews are from people liking various kinds of things. RJ has delivered some from places.
Yep. Yeah, it's like a really interesting place. I know it's always busy all night long. You can see people just lining up to get into this place, in both inside and outside seating. So it looks like a really great place to check out. They have like a lot of varieties and recipes and dishes and drinks and everything. So certainly worth checking out.
So if you're interested in Asian fusion, once we get our food, we'll share some more on how it tasted. And there's some pictures in the collage that you'll be able to see what it looks like as well. Thanks so much. Bye.
Hey, everybody. We're just getting back from having a wonderful lunch at Jinsoo Restaurant in Sebring. We took some great pictures. We're going to include in this probably in the background or somewhere around up here. Want to figure out how to do it about the restaurant. What'd you think, Laura?
Um, I thought that the like an equivalent of like bread or chips that they would put on the table. We started out with that, and that was really kind of nice. There was a lot of variety of flavors.
By equivalent of bread or chips, you mean nothing like bread or chips at all.
Right.
Okay, so tell them what they really put on the table for our bread section.
So I'm trying to say, so it was kind of like that equivalent, but they had a little tray and it had seaweed on it and kimchi on it and Chinese noodles on there with a dipping sauce for it and everything.
I don't even know what the other thing was. I wouldn't even be able to tell you a name. It was some sort of fish and vegetable mix that was somewhat chewy but tasted fine.
Yep.
Yeah. So they put that out as the free appetizer section of the meal. And I'm going to go into the other section, right? So the restaurant just opened, what, last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, just toward the end of last year.
They did an absolutely fabulous job of making this a wonderful restaurant inside. It's beautiful inside. It's well decorated. It's clean. It has an outside seating area.
That's really nice.
It's a beautiful place. They didn't hold back any stuff. I did kind of peer into the kitchen. Well supervised. It's clean. People know what they're doing. It's I've worked in some kitchens. It's not like that. There's people here and know what they're doing, and they're doing it properly. Um, service
Clean.
Bathrooms are clean. Yeah, I thought service was amazing. It's some of the best service I've had in a long time. The people were friendly. They were helpful. They were having a good time. They enjoyed being there. They kept the place clean. They kept the conversation light.
They eat there as well. Another good sign.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a hard time ordering. I'm not used to this type of food. I think I told somebody recently that I thought all Chinese food came off the same exact menu, and that C14 was always General Tso's chicken with rice and an egg roll. So this is different than that. It's not like that at all. I
There's
mean,
no numbers or letters.
yeah,
It's
and
actually just food.
yeah, they had what do we end up? What do they call
Orange chicken.
orange chicken and what? It was in a tray.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what they called the orange chicken in a tray, but it was a divided tray.
Bento box. Lunch bento box.
Bento box, yes. And it's a divided tray with chicken and vegetables and sauces and rice and on their own little compartments all through it. And
By the way, just a plug for those people that don't like their food to touch. Don't know anybody like that. Okay, might have been me before, but it's kind of nice to have them all have their own little compartment. You can actually just appreciate and taste the flavors that are there.
none of it's seasoned, okay? It's like traditionally done right. Okay. But if you want sauce for it, all you gotta do is ask. They bring it right out. So
Well, good.
yeah, the sauce was good. I don't particularly care for just plain white rice without stuff on it, so I had to go get sauce. But it was I tasted it before the sauce went on. It was fine white rice. The orange chicken was good. Even had the deep fried pieces of orange on it, which are absolutely delicious.
I'm not as much of a fan of that,
But
but
nothing like crunchy burnt orange peels. I love. I mean that. Like,
so if you want that on there, it's there.
yep,
If you don't, then give it to your husband.
yep.
They did have, and you commented too about the sauce that's on that chicken, and you can tell that it was fresh. It was hot. Everything was prepared and was hot
Chicken was juicy, like it was actually just cooked, not just thawed out of a box and warmed up for you, like in most chicken places.
and hot meaning not spicy temperature wise.
Temperature hot, but the meat was juicy. It didn't taste like it had been cooked 6 years ago.
Mm.
Which a lot of your chicken you eat in these places has been cooked about 6 years ago, and it was put in a freezer. So anyway, I can't. I wasn't out back. I can't verify that. Maybe the guys at Jinsoo are laughing at us right now, but it tasted great. Tasted like it was recently done. What else did we?
Boba tea. So if you like boba tea, they had that, and I had that there as well. They have the tapioca bubbles as well as the popping bubble, and they have a multitude of different flavors that you can have for your tea as the base.
They had sake and beer and Coke products to drink, and a couple different iced teas. One thing I didn't really kind of was they didn't have like regular Chinese tea. That wasn't part of what they're doing there, which I thought was strange. I thought that a lot of those places always served like a Chinese tea
The hot tea.
or hot tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't part of what they're doing there. Uh, to be honest with you, most of their menu, which we didn't hit, okay, so they had the box that we got,
Mentor box.
and then they had a bowl, right? What was the
Wasn't a poke bowl.
they had poke bowl, and then they had another bowl, which was kind of a mixed bowl over rice. And the waitress was real excited about that. She said that
Bowl.
it was a pot bowl, right? And she said that was one of her favorite dishes. That actually that it looked really good. But the whole other side of the menu that we didn't touch at all is all sushi, fresh made sushi and rolls. And I do DoorDash at night, and I'll tell you right now, people love the rolls coming out of that place. I deliver a lot of rolls for that place. They had decent appetizers. We didn't grab one today because we can only eat so much food in one day.
Or dessert. We didn't have dessert either.
Yeah.
But they had I never can pronounce it right, mochi, the MOCHI, they have that ice cream, and then they had cheesecake, I think she said.
Yeah, but it
Dessert.
wasn't like a normal cheesecake. She went through a long thing about what it was, and once she got done, I'm like, that doesn't sound like anything from Junior's to me. Uh, the there's a whole page of different sushi rolls. I mean, like, so if you're into that sort of thing, the lady next to us will include a picture, had a sushi board. Is that
Yep.
what you call it?
Yep.
It looked fabulous. I won't eat sushi. I like my meat cooked. But as far as sushi goes, it was very attractive. The lady enjoyed it very much. The people behind us got some sort of dish that involved
A couple rolls. So there's combinations of things that you can get. You can get a meal that has a combination of rolls as well. So there's some flexibility with what you get in case you want to try a couple of different kinds. Obviously, it's going to start to add up price wise the more you do that. But
the lady behind us got like her sushi had like deep fried shrimp in it.
yep,
It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but it looked good. I mean, it was a square piece of sushi that with a deep fried shrimp coming out the top. And so they make all the stuff there. I mean, they do a great job of putting together stuff that's attractive. The place is clean. Um, everything's fresh. Man, everybody seems to enjoy being there.
yeah.
Whereas if you worked in the restaurant trade, a lot of people won't eat at their own restaurant. A lot of people don't like being there. That was the opposite here. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. We were going to try sake, but we didn't do it today because we had some places to go. And I didn't want to introduce sake to my wife before we drive a whole bunch. Didn't think that was a good plan. Definitely will be back to check it out. It's just really a really nice place. If you're looking for a good place for lunch, Jinsoo.
Jinsoo. So
Jinsoo.
Jinsoo.
Yeah.
Jinsoo.
It's on Route 27 in Sebring, which pretty much everything is on Route 27 in Sebring.
Yeah.
But
Oh, To note, though, you will have to kind of look closely for it because it's not a standalone building. It's in like a plaza and it's on
Like
the end.
U-shape.
Yeah. So you'll have to keep your eyes peeled for when you're
Oh,
driving.
and I do want to throw in a plug here. Okay. So we've redesigned our website. It works great now. Okay. And it's got a lot of cool stuff on it. It's got the t-shirts we design that are in the store. It's got the Young Living page that I designed. It's got all the stuff for travel, all the places to date. And you know, another great thing about our website, which is our Florida Home online.
Mhm.
There's not ads coming across every 2 seconds.
What was it again?
Our Florida Home online. She'd make me do this because I've said it wrong in nearly every video I've done. Um, but there's not ad coming across every 2 seconds, blocking what you're trying to read and all that stuff. There's none of that on there. You can just go on and get the content you want and enjoy it. You go in and click on something, it'll take you directly where you want to go so you can get what you want.
The process of streamlining it, that in a nutshell is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, and it's nice now. You can go on there and find the articles you want, the products you want. And I do want to throw in another plug. If you're ever on there looking at some of the clothing and you don't see a size, a color, or design, or a type of shirt you're looking for, please let me know. I'll put it up there.
Yeah.
I can only load so many shirts in each little block. So if I need to, I'll just load another one that's got what you want in it and then email you back that it's up there.
Anyway, Jinsoo, please check it out. All the food on there has a great reputation. That's why there's such variety in there. We just tried one of them, but please be sure to check it out. Let us know what you think in the comments. Send us an email, whatever.
And wherever you find our stuff, like it,
Share it,
share it,
spread the word,
click yes or like or click
following.
follow, whatever you do to whatever site you're on, do that so that other people can see this stuff. Thanks a lot, everyone. We hope you'll join us this week as we do some more videos.
Bye.
Bye.